Guys, James from Bolt Bros here. Hey, just want to go over the injury report before the weekend, talk a little bit about it, and let's get into it, guys. Bolt Bros, let's go.
I'm Deion Henley. You watching the Bolt Bros podcast? Let's do it!
All right, guys. Well, once again, I just want to throw out there, like and subscribe to our channel if you have not. We always appreciate the support, guys. Once again, I do also want to throw out there happy Veterans Day to all your veterans out there. Appreciate all your support and what you do for all of us here in the United States. So happy Veterans Day. So let's just get into the injury report, man. This is I've been a Chargers fan for multiple decades now, and boy, this is a really good looking injury report for once. Now, once again, obviously, I know you got your Palmer, you got Corey Linsley, you got Mike Williams. Obviously, they're out for the moment. From what I'm hearing, Palmer should just be back in about 4 weeks. He's got a knee sprain. He should be back. Corey Linsley, we'll see where that leads. But, obviously Mike Williams is out. But, guys, we have 3 players on there. Joey Bosa with an illness for 1 day, and then Friday, full practice. He probably just had the bubble guts or something on Thursday. Nothing too big at all by any means. So he's back at practice. Justin Herbert, full practice all week. No big deal. I'm really wondering when that cast gets off of his finger. So we'll see where that kind of goes out. And then Michael Davis was added today with an illness did not practice. He's out Wednesday and Thursday. There's nothing too big at all going on there. And then game status should be fine. I mean, I assume they should be fine. So kind of wild all around. I did also want to just kind of talk one real little tidbit just because we don't have much to talk about the Chargers. We're talking a little bit about some players that we are thinking like, hey, I know we got plenty of season ahead still of us, but at this moment, 8 games into the season, players to re-sign. And I mean, there's an article that came out just talking about Alohi Gilman. I mean, that guy has been balling out for us. He's done phenomenal work for us. He seems like he's really solidified that safety position for us. So I'm really anticipating that we'll go after him and sign him to a nice little contract. And obviously we have a lot of cap issues next year, but it is something that we do need to talk about. Really, really happening. It would be honestly nice if we could just do it in mid-season if Tom Telesco would do something like that, but who knows? Another guy that we got to think about too, Gerald Everett would be another guy that'd be nice to be able to get out there. I mean, a lot of guys call him the yak monster right now. I mean, the guy has been an absolute beast, and really, I love his tenacity as a tight end. He seems like he's very, very much trying to get those extra yards all the time. So I'd love to be able to see him back here. And honestly, shout out to Kenneth Murray, man. He's really been doing big things. We didn't pick up his 5th-year contract. He's kind of got a prove it year this year, and he's really proved to be a good fit. And the thing is, though, linebackers can be signed for a pretty cheap price these days. I mean, even to say, Eric Kendricks might be a big factor of what growth is with Kenneth Murray, but, it'd be nice to be able to bring Kenneth Murray back here for another contract. I mean, Drew Tranquil signed for a very, very small contract over the Chiefs. A lot of linebackers, even like Eric Kendricks, didn't have that expensive a contract. You never know where he's going to go there. I'll throw out Austin Eckler as another guy too that we should probably look at if we could try to find a way to get him on this team and keep him on this team. And then, we obviously know what Austin Eckler could do as a running back and is an absolute solid guy for us. So, and then even to throw out one of the guys that's on the injury report, Michael Davis. Michael Davis is kind of one of those guys you might want to think about too, or, this is his last year of his contract. We'll see kind of where he pans out for this season, but there's a couple guys out there, just little tidbits I wanted to throw out there for you guys. But let's get on to the Lions. For the most part, Khalil Dorsey is good to go. Jonah Jackson is a guy that's been out for a bit with them with an ankle situation. They've had a bye week, so they've had time to rest up. He'll be back. David Montgomery should be back. Levi Onwuzurike, I think is how you say his last name. Defensive tackle, doubtful. He looks like he's not going to be in there. Donovan People-Jones was a guy who was a part of the trade, questionable. I'm assuming it's also trying to figure out how they could put him in the system. on field, so he's questionable at the time. Frank Ragnow, obviously their center, an absolute stud, full practice. He will be on field. Dan Skipper, tackle, he looks questionable, and I'm not even trying that one. I'm going to go Halapulivati Vatal guard. He looks like he's going to be out this week. So there's a little bit of beat up on the line for them. There's some guys coming back. There's some people that, are a little bit beat up in the moment. But at this moment, guys, this is where we're sitting at. It's unbelievable, bottom line, to be able to see a Chargers team with barely any injuries on this injury report. Now, if you've been a Charger fan for a long time, there were some seasons where I swear we had 22 people on IR out for the season, and just that it was a relentless amount of injuries. So I love seeing a report like this. It's very, very clean all around, and I'm excited to be able to see that we have a very healthy team. We have almost no excuses at this point, guys. We have a very healthy team. I get it. Mike Williams is out. Josh Palmer's out. I get it. And then we obviously don't have Corey Linsley, but at the same side, we have a pretty good squad right now. Defense is doing really well. We got a lot of guys on defense that are really stepping up. So all around, guys, I love seeing what we got going on here with this injury report. So that's our injury report. Week 10, we will be doing a live tomorrow, just kind of a pregame kind of live for the game. Can't wait for this game against the Lions. It's going to be a fun one. And let's get this dub. Let's keep this momentum going, guys. So once again, guys, James from Bolt Bros. Let's go.